Have you been to RFAC? I mean, everyone there just look like they want to cry. I see a lot of girls here. Give it up for the girls, guys. Girls, we need to have a talk. Hand jobs. How do you do it? I mean, let's be honest. We're much better at it. We'd rather do it ourselves. But the real reason that I hate hand jobs is because when I was in high school, I believe I got the worst hand job in the history of hand jobs. Like, this girl was so bad that the terrorists in Guantanamo Bay would be looking over the fence like, oh, she's ruthless. Yeah, we should recruit her. Well, like, for real, she's like jerking me off, and I'm like, easy, we're not driving a stick shift here. North and south, keep this simple. I mean, like, if you were standing behind me, you would have thought this girl was playing whack-a-mole in my lap. Like, she had, like, the ground and pound, she had the bitch slap, she had, like, the fire starter going at one point. It was awful. So, like, finally, after I couldn't take any more of her attempts to, like, nearly castrate me, I stopped her, and I pulled out a pen and a sheet of paper, and I said, here, I'm gonna finish, you take notes. I'm thinking about deleting my Facebook. It's just getting really annoying, like, especially these Comey 2012 videos. Like, I still don't understand it. Everyone's like, make him famous. We need to make him famous, guys. Make Coney famous. And I was like, I thought he was famous after he played Chubbs in Adam Sandler's Happy Gilmore. But, like, everybody I know is talking about it. Like, I haven't seen this many white people talking about Africa since Mufasa died in The Lion King. And I just think the media is real fucked up, you know? And I mean, but one thing I am glad to see on TV is Tiger is back on top of his golf game, so that's good. I don't know how long that's going to last, though, because another one of his mistresses just came forward, and this is what she said. She said that the only reason she had sex with him was because it was 9/11. 9/11? Are you kidding me? That is the worst excuse I've ever heard in my life. Like, but I kind of wonder how that played out. You know, like, Tiger's hitting on her at a bar or something, and she's like, oh, it's 9/11, you must be so sad. Is there anything I can do for you? Tiger's just like, yeah. But, like, what if everybody that got caught cheating used a holiday they didn't care about as an excuse? Like, some couples at marriage counseling, and, like, the therapist is like, so John, Stacy tells me you were unfaithful. He's like, for the last time, it was fucking Groundhog's Day. Come on. That's the only reason I did it. And she'd be like, oh, really? Well, then guess what I'm going to be doing all 8 days of Hanukkah? Sorry, bitch. Now that we're on the subject of holidays, we've got Easter and Good Friday coming around the corner. And I've always wondered about Good Friday, you know, like, what's good about Good Friday? You know, I mean, other than the fact that we get school off. But, like, you know, I don't think Jesus woke up that morning and walked outside and was like, what a nice day to be crucified, you know? Like, I don't think he was hanging up on that cross, like, all bloody and everything, like, it's Friday, Friday. No, it didn't happen. I am excited to go home for Easter because I can see my family. I've got a 6-year-old brother, and I love hanging out with him. Last time I was home, I took him downtown. I'm from Chicago, so I took him downtown to the Children's Museum. And children's museums are really cool because I love the funhouse mirrors that they have there. You know, they make your face and your body look all weird. And, like, so we went there and we were looking at the funhouse mirrors, and my little brother says he has to pee. And so I'm like, all right, let's go to the bathroom. So we go in the bathroom, and there's just one other guy in the bathroom, and he's got his back to me, he's washing his hands, and I see his reflection in the mirror, and his face is, like, messed up. And I'm like, so I say to him, I was like, oh, I didn't realize that they had those funhouse mirrors in here too. And then I stepped in front of the mirror, and I just stayed the same. And then I realized that that guy just had Down syndrome. Whoops. One person I'm not excited to see when I go back is my ex-girlfriend. She's just fucking nuts. But, like, she was really hot, though. But one thing that sucks about having, like, a really hot girlfriend is, like, people will come up to you and they'll talk shit to your face, like, right in front of her. Like, let me tell you what I'm talking about. So, back when we were dating, I took her out one night, and we're literally not 2 steps off my front porch when some douche walks up and he's like, hey, is this your girlfriend? I was like, yes. Can I help you? It's like, she's way too hot for you, dude. She needs a real man who can satisfy her like me. And I was like, Jesus Christ, Dad, go back inside. My dad's a pretty cool guy, though. One thing he hates, my dad hates drugs. And they just drive him nuts. And I smoke weed occasionally, and by occasionally I mean every single day. And he hates it. And, like, last time I was home for winter break and I was watching TV with him, and one of the Above the Influence commercials came on. And it was a commercial where it shows a picture of a brain, and it says, this is your brain. And then over here it has a picture of some scrambled eggs. And it says, this is your brain on drugs. And my dad turned to me and said, "What do you think of that commercial, Jack?" And I was high as shit, so I was like, "That commercial just gave me the munchies, Dad." All right, guys, that's it for me. Enjoy the rest of the show. You guys have been awesome.